Functions and side effects. Functions and side effects. Functions can be roughly divided into those that are called for their side effects, by the way, and those that are called for their return value. And so it's definitely also possible to both have side effects and return a value. And the first helper function in the farm example and print 0 padded with a label. And is called for a side effect, by the way, and it prints a line. And the second version, 0 patch, is called for a return value and is no coincidence, and that is the second is useful in most situations than the first. And functions that create values are easier to combine in new ways, and then functions that directly perform side effects. And a pure function is a specific kind of a value producing function that not only has no side effects but also doesn't rely on side effects from other code. For example, it doesn't reach global bindings whose value might change, and a pure function has the pleasant property that when called with the same arguments, and it always produces the same value and doesn't do anything else. And a call to such a function can be substituted by a return value without changing the meaning of the code. And when you are not sure that a pure function is working correctly, and you can test it by simply calling it and know that if it works in that context, and it will work in any context. And non-pure functions tend to require more scaffolding to test, and still there is no need to feel bad when writing functions that are not pure, or to wage a holy war to purge them from your code. And side effects are often useful, and there would be no way to write a pure version of console.log, for example, and console.log is good to have, and some operations are also easier to express in an efficient way when we use side effects, and so computing speed can be a reason to avoid purity. And finally this chapter summary, and finally this chapter now. This chapter taught you how to write your own functions, and the function key word, and when used as an expression can create a function value, and when used as a statement it can be used to declare a binding and give it a function as its value. And raw functions are yet another way to create functions, by the way.